So I've hurt my arm, which means I'm on bare minimum farming at the moment. So just the farming that I need to do. So no infrastructure projects, and general, physical stuff. So I got bashed over by a cow. It's purely accidental. Anyway, so I thought, as I'm on bare minimum farming, I can make some more YouTube videos. So this is a long overdue video on how to rear pigs on a small acreage, provide veg for yourself. Oh, there's my partridge, look at that. Looks like an English partridge. Hello mate. I'll try and track you down later on. Anyway, distraction. So trying to explain how to use pigs instead of mechanized machinery. Plough your land. How to use pig manure, urine, and their other processing abilities to step away from artificial fertilizers to improve your ground and your health. So anyway, this is how we do it. So start with a nice paddock, fence, barbed wire at the bottom to stop them escaping. That is crucial. Stick your pigs in your paddocks. It starts like that, and within no time it ends up like that. So these guys are due for a move. These are fattening up. I think they'll be moving before they move to the big freezer or to the sty in the sky. There's Big Boy, the boar with no name, who borrowed off some friends of ours. I call him Oliver on account of his warty balls, but he doesn't really have a name. There we go, warty bollocks. Anyway, here we go. Start with a paddock, stick your pigs in it. When you get to a certain age they stop digging and just wait for food. So that's one of the many things that people and pigs have in common. There's our two sows, future mummies. Start with a paddock, stick your pigs in it. They'll soon turn it into this. They'll dig it, they'll manure it, and all you need to do after they've worked their magic is plant it. Now this paddock was home to 3 pigs not so long ago, now home to Swedes and beetroot. I think there's a little bit of kale in here as well. Now we didn't rotivate this after the pigs left. We just dug some little trenches with my trusty 2-bell. Stuck them in, they're already poking out of the ground. If you really are limited on space, you could use a string line, especially if you've got plenty of time, which we don't have. So this will be nice. This will provide food for us and fodder for the pigs and the cows. Cows love the leaves and the Swedes as well. So there we are, 1 paddock, 2 paddocks, 3 paddocks. I mean, we've not finished yet. Another paddock to go there, another one there. I'll probably leave this one as a turning space. A little bit of extra grazing. I'm going to try and do this all in one take, so I don't need to do lots of editing. So maybe I might fast forward this bit. Here's an almost finished paddock. We've got 6 young boars in at the moment. What I've done is I've opened up next door's paddock where we just got rid of 3 pigs. Currently in the freezer, awaiting orders. Here they come. We've just been fed, so they're a bit happier. So these guys will dig, especially those long snouted guys. They are phenomenal diggers, aren't you? So they'll kill the turf off, they'll turn it over, they'll look for bugs, they'll clean it up, they'll do a bit of destoning for us. To my knowledge, this land has never been worked, but who knows. So there we are. These guys are due for a move as well. I need to get my arm back together to make another pen. Very well dug over, destoned. This paddock here we're going to plant with a pig rooting mix, which is a seed formula to give the pigs a little bit of fodder and to provide cover. You've got to cover the ground, otherwise it doesn't do any good at all. This potato pen, the potatoes are ready to dig up now. They've all died back. No blight, brilliant. Not one case of blight this year. That was good. An experimental pen of oats. This will provide fodder for us this year. There we go. Plenty of porridge. Looking forward to this. So, no chemicals, organic oats, ground's not been treated. Obviously too small a patch. Go out and buy a combine, so we'll have to do this all by hand. So, you know, get better on. Anyway, I'm not the best presenter in the world. I don't want to be. I just want to show people there is another way of living. And there's another place to buy your food. This isn't called Tesco's or Lidl's or Morrison's or Asda. Nature friendly, people friendly. The beauty of pigs as well, once you've finished your harvest, you could stick the pigs on what you've harvested and they'll clean up. And there was bound to be a lot of potatoes we missed in here, plus all the weeds. So the pigs will come in, they'll clean it up. We'll put a cover crop on it, just to seal the ground, and then we'll start again. So here's another one of our pens that the pigs prepared earlier. This is on the other side of the farm. This is closer to the house. It's a fruit pen that's kind of neglected at the moment. It's giving us its fruit. We just need to do a bit more work on that. So this is the house bed. There's a little bit of everything in here. Kale, chard, bloody love chard, courgettes, lettuce, sweet corn. Ooh, like them. So we use the pigs to plough the ground. They fertilise it. Again, very little use of a string line. We just don't have the time. As you can see by the abundance of weeds, the ground is very fertile, and we don't spray it. Looks like I need to come back and pick some courgettes. Anyway, there you go. Small acreage, series of pig pens. Get the pigs in, they'll dig it for you. They'll turn a wilderness, which is what next door was, into something usable in no time. They'll provide you pork, one of the best meats you can get, healthiest fat you can get. So they'll provide pork, veg. They'll save you a lot of labour, aside from the initial expense of building the fences. They'll do the work that a tractor would do without the need for buying said tractor and fuel. And there you go, recipe for success and a bloody good meal.